Hey everybody, Justin Allen with Hunter Engineering Company, coming to you to talk a little bit about your alignment rack today. Now the technicians' techniques that I see out in the field, regardless of what brand name equipment they're using, sometimes raise an eyebrow. They sometimes get my attention, make me wonder exactly what's going on. So I want to be clear with everybody. I want to let you know what I see and how you can improve it. Now your alignment rack, regardless of what brand it is, the intention there is to allow a vehicle to be in the neutralized suspension position as if you are rolling down the road. If you'll visualize, if you think about a car that's just kind of floating down the road like this, at some point there's a neutral position there where all the suspension is just floating freely, right? Not floating in space, but floating in its neutral position. That's what your turn plates here at the front and your slip plates here at the rear are designed to do. Give it that freedom of movement so it can just be in that position. Now, what I see out in the field that freaks me out is I see technicians who maybe there are no pins in their rack at all. Maybe they never remove the pins in the rear at all, which, by the way, fixed rear axle, we can have conversations about that. But there are situations where the rear slip plates are not moving freely. Now, they are designed so that you get movement, you get movement like this in the back. I'm here to tell you, if you've got an adjustable rear suspension on a vehicle, if you've got a suspension, let me back that up. If you've got a vehicle, you're always going to want to be able to have free movement. I don't care what you're going to be doing. Now, do you have to have it? Again, in some cases, we're not going to talk about fixed rear axles because that is obviously not the vast majority of the work that we're doing today. You want to be able to allow that stuff in the back to move free. Now, I see rear slip plates that do not move. I see rear slip plates that haven't had a pin put in them or pulled out of them in ages, and they're not air actuated like on this fully integrated rack we've got here at General Auto Repair in Hendersonville, North Carolina. They are just solid on the rear. Now, if you've got a solid slip plate situation in the rear due to rust, corrosion, debris, whatever's going on under there, dirt, you are not going to be getting good alignment results. You're not going to be building the reputation you want to be the go-to guy to do the good alignment work, okay? You're going to have crooked steering wheels. You're going to be pulling vehicles on 2 or 3 times trying to make sense of what's going on. I can tell you, 12 years in the industry with Hunter Engineering Company, when I hear reports of people getting crooked steering wheels, it's almost always going to be one of 2 things: technique or the actual rack itself. I want to encourage you today, go back to your alignment rack, pull out the pins if you got them. Lord knows, I hope you have them in there. Pull out the pins and see how freely that stuff is moving in the back. If you have any hesitation about how freely it's moving, then I want to challenge you to put a vehicle on it and try to move it with a vehicle on it. You're going to find out real quick that you need attention on your alignment runways, okay? Bearings rebuilt, all different kinds of stuff. It's just rusted and corroded through. Maybe you've got problems like that you don't even know about. But it's got to be done right if you're going to get straight steering wheels and get good alignment service out on the streets, building the reputation that you know you want, okay? Justin Allen with Hunter Engineering Company, all over the mountains of Western North Carolina, here to help you any way I can. You guys have a beautiful Friday, and just shout if I can do anything for you. See ya.